Hey guys, this is Ryan with Beyond Microgreens, and this is another episode with Cooking with Ryan. Today we have a very, very special guest with us today, Carly. She is a fungal biologist. Now please, Carly, tell us what a fungal biologist is.
Well, I do research on all kinds of fungi, so lichens, mushrooms. I do R&D in some fungal biotech startups.
Sweet.
Basically anything fungal biology related, I do it.
Sweet, awesome. And what are we making today?
Today we're making fancy mac and cheese, which means regular mac and cheese, but with some interesting, functional, delicious ingredients added in to spice it up a
Very
little
nice, awesome. And I've heard this is one of your favorite dishes.
It is.
So why is it your favorite dish?
Because it's just so easy to make, and it's healthy with all of these extra ingredients,
Yeah.
and it's cheap, so it checks all of the boxes.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. So let's go through the ingredients.
Yeah.
So what do we got today?
Today we have, well, Annie's mac and cheese is my favorite, and they have the gluten-free one with the white cheddar. That's my favorite for this dish.
Okay.
We have green onion. Sometimes I use leeks too. Anything, a little kind of a mild onion is a good one for this dish.
Yeah.
I don't usually like to use a regular onion because that's too in your face, but something
True.
like a leek or a green onion is great.
Yeah.
We have the exotic mushroom mix from Hazeldell Mushrooms. This is a great local company, but any mushrooms will do, but I really recommend trying to get something other than a button mushroom, something with a little bit more flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I cut them up already, but there's a mix in here of king trumpets and shiitake and lion's mane mushrooms.
Oh, nice. And what are the benefits of some of those specific mushrooms?
Yeah, king trumpets they're not really used as a medicinal mushroom, but they are just big, meaty, great edible mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
So
Nice.
people use them a lot as a meat substitute in something like pulled pork, for instance.
Oh,
I see
nice.
a lot of
Yeah,
recipes
yeah.
for that. It's good.
Sweet.
Lion's mane is actually a medicinal mushroom, so if you get an extract of lion's mane, it's really good for neurogenesis and it's really good for brain support, but it's also just a delicious edible too.
Okay.
And shiitake is one of the most common culinary mushrooms, really popular in Japan, and it's very kind of savory umami forward, which
Yeah,
is awesome for
okay.
this dish because you have all of this heavy mac and cheese and umami, and the shiitake umami can stand up to it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm really hungry, so let's get cooking right now.
So we have a hot pan going.
Yeah, so let's cut up these green onions
Yeah.
and we'll get it going. What is your favorite mushroom?
My favorite mushroom to forage or to eat.
Uh,
Narrow down your question.
Both. Let's go both.
My favorite one to eat would be, I think, lion's mane, the one that we have in this
Mhm.
dish, just because it has such an interesting texture. It's kind of like lobster.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you love crab and lobster, but you're a vegetarian, it's a really good
That's a good
option.
replacement. Yeah, for sure.
It has such
Awesome.
a good texture.
Yeah.
It's a really mild flavor, too. So if you say you don't like mushrooms, I bet you like lion's
Who
mane.
doesn't like mushrooms? That's
A lot of
that's
people
real-
tell me that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
what kind?
Yeah, try them. Yeah, try. Have you tried them all?
They're
Or
all so different.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I feel like in this dish, you won't even be able to taste them.
Oh, you'll taste them. and
You'll
it'll be
taste them.
delicious.
Okay. Okay. Good. Awesome.
I actually recently tested this on a person that hates mushrooms, and he loved it.
Good. Good. I'm
So all
glad.
you mushroom haters out there can just
Yeah, you have to try this.
you gotta try it.
And it's the thing is, it's super simple. Like, what we got 5 ingredients. Just fry those up, put them in there. I mean, it doesn't seem too hard.
Super easy.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is just sautéing the green onions.
Nice.
If this was leek, I would probably put in a little bit of butter in there. Right now the pan's a little bit hot, but I'll just keep them moving.
Yeah.
And one of the tricks with cooking mushrooms is to dry saute it first. So don't just add a bunch of butter and oil to the pan and add the mushrooms in because they kind of get slimy. They're made up
Okay.
of a lot of water, so you need to get rid of that water first by dry sauteing them.
Yeah.
So I'll add these to the hot pan.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Chef Ryan to the rescue.
We did some cooking earlier, so we had some good
Oh.
crispy bits on
Okay,
there
there
too,
we go.
which is always a good addition. We'll just keep that going for a bit. Okay.
And so Hazeldell is a local mushroom company.
Yeah, local mushroom farm.
Oh, farm. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
this place is great. I used to bring my students there for a tour.
Oh, nice.
And they show you, the clean room, all of
Awesome.
their mushroom logs. It's
Yeah.
really amazing.
Well, thanks so much, Hazeldale, for providing our mushrooms today.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. And shout out to Dave for providing our butter.
Thanks, Dave. Black garlic butter.
Yeah.
Takes forever to make, and it's worth it.
Good stuff.
Okay. So you can see how the mushrooms are getting a little bit, maybe I'll use this one, getting a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And that's why I cut them so coarsely. If you cut them up really, really tiny, then they basically just disappear because they lose all that water.
Yeah. Makes
you cut
sense.
them up really coarse, you can see the shape, which is nice, and
Yeah.
you don't turn into, little bits.
Yeah. So we got the mac and cheese, gluten-free. We got the green onion. We have a variety of mushrooms, heavy cream, and then Carly, what is our last most important ingredient?
Well, on top, we're definitely going to have to add the broccoli mousse.
Yes. The star of the show right here, guys. Look at this, freeze-dried microgreens, 1 year shelf life, super easy to add into your diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
And those are great on this dish because you add a little extra greens too.
Okay, yeah. And we recommend for you to put this on afterwards, just so it doesn't burn off all the micronutrients, things like that.
Yep.
But yeah, just an easy way to get those veggies into your diet. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So it looks like these are about ready. I'll add them to the pot over here. Maybe this
Sweet.
one.
Yeah.
See some of the crispy bits
Oh,
from
yeah.
before adding in.
Great.
See the mushrooms shrunk up a bit.
Yeah, but not too much. Like whenever I cook mushrooms, it's just like you can't even see them anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer because you can't
Yeah,
see the shape.
yeah. It's like I love mushrooms and they just vanish when I'm trying to cook them.
I know. Yeah, yeah. Shiitake is a good one because they're really nice looking. They don't shrink up too much, and they just add amazing flavor to any savory dishes. So that's
Okay.
a good kind of like getting into cooking
Right.
mushrooms. Mushroom
Okay.
If you want to move past.
And
like,
that's shiitake.
portobellos. Yep, shiitake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
All right. You want to hand me your bowl?
Yeah, let's do
Give
this.
it a good mix. I think we're ready.
Yes.
Thank you. There you go.
Oh, yes. Excited.
Get out here flat.
I get yours. Look at this, guys. Mm. We'll add this amazing broccoli booster in here as well. Recommend a teaspoon, but you can do however much you want. Just dump that in there.
Me
Some
me
too, yeah.
Thank you.
And then before we go in for this amazing meal, what's your favorite thing about broccoli booster?
Well, it obviously has a lot of micronutrients and it's NRF2 boosting, and so it's very healthy. But my
Yeah.
favorite thing is definitely the flavor. You wouldn't think that
Yeah.
broccoli sprouts, especially freeze-dried,
Mhm.
dried like this, could have so much flavor, but they do.
Yeah.
It's great to add on to something like this, but I just take a pinch of it every
Exactly.
now and again as well.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so on this show we like to taste test. So let's go in for this nice
Let's
bite.
do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's pretty good, right?
Wow. My gosh. I feel like sinful eating this, honestly.
But
This
it's
is
really very healthy.
I know, really. Like, first of all, it's like minimal ingredients, and I get that nice crunch with the green onion,
Yep.
and then like that texture with the mushrooms. I can
Yep.
taste the mushrooms. You're right about that.
Yep.
The white cheddar works super well with this.
Yeah.
My gosh.
And if you have to cook for people with, different diets, this one's really easy to switch up. So
Mhm.
we don't have to use butter. We could use ghee, or we could use a vegan butter. You can use coconut milk instead. There's
Yeah.
tons of vegan options for mac and cheese,
Yeah, right.
so you
Mhm.
can make it any which way.
Yeah, this is amazing. Look at this. Wow. Okay. So rating wise, out of 10, this is a tough one, guys. I'm gonna have to say like 9.2. Like
Whoa.
this is like high up
Higher
there.
and higher.
Yeah, this is like really nice. Like
Great.
just with all this flavor going on, nice touch with the microgreens. It's insanely like you might take over this show. I'm afraid that you're going to take my job with this. This is amazing.
This
like
is
what
all
the
I
heck?
got, though. This is it.
All right, well this is amazing. So what would you rate it?
I think I would give it an 8. It is really good. But
An 8?
I'm a fungal biologist, and I wish these were wild forage
Mm.
mushrooms. So, yeah, if, in my ideal world, maybe we went for a hike earlier in the day.
Oh, that'd
we
be
got
sweet.
some
Yeah.
chanterelles or something else in the forest.
Dude,
and
we'll
we
have to
got
do like a
some-
Cooking with Ryan live action like foraging
I'm
ingredients. or
ready.
something.
Let's do it. I'm
Dude.
ready.
It's coming soon, guys. You better watch out. We'll be on like a hike and just get some mushrooms and then bring it back here, cook them up.
Yep.
But
in.
thanks so much, Carly. This is amazing. I think I might just eat this whole pot right now.
Yeah, take it.
And
Cheers.
I might have to just like turn this off and just go ham.
back it.
Just go. But thanks so much, Carly, for showing this heavenly dish. Highly recommend. But Carly, where can we find you?
If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can do @MycoBlonde. That's MYCO and then blonde, Myco Blonde. Or if you want to find my website, it's carlyrayanderson.com.
Amazing. Thanks so much, guys, and stay tuned for the next episode.